Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joelle and this is Joelle Makes Food. So today I'm going to show you guys my take on a Cajun style chicken wing. I chose this recipe mainly because it's very simple. And I mean, really, who doesn't love chicken wings? So it's good because the recipe is easy to execute. It's also really easy to reheat. So it reheats well, which just screams batch cooking, which means make a whole bunch, stick it in the fridge, it's there when you need it. So before we get started, I did want to look at some nutritional highlights. So for starters, the chicken. So we have our protein, right? So lean protein, super important when you're following a low carb or keto diet. So something like chicken wings are a great grab and go. Also, we use warming spices. So as we go through the spices in this recipe, you'll notice they all have very warming qualities to them. This actually helps to boost your metabolic rate. So when you eat foods that are spicier, it gives you that little bit of kick. So now that we've gone over that, let's get in the kitchen and get started. So before we get started with our spices, I was sure to preheat my oven to 400 degrees. And also I prepared a cookie sheet with parchment paper on top. I definitely suggest the parchment paper because it just reduces all your cleanup at the end, and who wants that? So let's get to the spices. Okay guys, let's get our spice mix together. So first we're going to start with a tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of regular paprika, 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, half a teaspoon of dried thyme, half a teaspoon of dried basil, half a teaspoon of oregano, and approximately half a teaspoon of fresh ground pepper. Now we give this all a little stir, and we have our seasoning mix. This smells absolutely fabulous. So now that we've mixed this up, we're going to prep our wings and get them dressed. So now that we've mixed our spices, we're going to prep our wings. I have about 2 pounds of wings here. I've emptied the package and I put them on paper towel. Right now we're going to paper towel off the skins and just kind of dab it. So by doing this with the paper towel, it just allows a little extra moisture off of the skin. So when we cook it, the skin's crispier. Also, the spices hold better overall when the chicken wings aren't damp. So I don't think you need to stress yourself out about this stage. I typically just put one sheet underneath and then I make sure to use another one on top, and I'm just patting it. It's just the little things like this that'll help the finish on the wings turn out really nice and crispy. So now that I'm done, the whole back side here has had a chance to soak in. Beautiful. Now we're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. I'd probably say it's about a tablespoon. I don't really measure this part, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to give our wings a little bit of a mix. And now that they've been mixed, I'm going to take my spice mix and a tablespoon. I'm going to take about 1/3 of the seasoning mix. And I'm going to put it on, lightly sprinkle it. And then I'm going to toss with my spoon. I used to toss with my hands, but I found that a lot of the seasoning came off onto my gloves. So I'd much rather have seasoning on my wings than on my hands. So again, a light toss, get our seasonings. Toss them again. And for the rest, I'm just going to do a sprinkle. And again, we give it a good toss. Nice. So now our wings are nicely coated. We're ready to put them onto our parchment paper lined cookie sheet. So here we have our prepped cookie sheet, and we're going to lay out our chicken wings. I like to stagger my wings when I can Sometimes I fit more on the cheat. Here we go. Now remember to set your timer for 20 minutes. At that point, we will take a look at our wings and flip them over. So we've reached the halfway mark. Let's take a look. At this stage, we're going to just flip our wings over, and then we're going to give them another 20 minutes. Now let's throw them back in. Okay. Now let's set our timer up for 20 more minutes. Great, so now I'm going to check my wings. They're looking pretty done, so we're going to take them out. It was about 3 minutes early. Perfect. Check this out. So these are delicious, crispy, and just look like they're popping with flavor. So here we have it, our finished wings. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please comment, let me know what you've done. Let me know if you changed anything. So remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any recipes. And for full recipe descriptions, visit my website, www.joelmakesfood.com. See you next time.